Carol, what's wrong? Karl Marx. Capitalism, that's what. Native Americans, we are honored to share our land with you. Andrew Jackson. Bad news, you can't live here anymore. Taking drugs to relax and really enjoy life. Taking drugs to enter a berserker age, die in combat and enter Valhalla. Nobody. Britain throughout a good chunk of history. I say the whole world must learn of our peaceful ways. By force. Describe imperialism in a few words. I say the whole world must learn of our peaceful ways. By force. Being military incompetent. Being so military incompetent that you got beaten by an under-equipped enemy with 1/10 of your population. Being so military incompetent to the point where no one blames you for starting World War I because all you did was lose. Japan, we will fight to the end, we will never surrender. Harry Truman. Alakas, and there goes Japan. How people think Christianity spread. How Christianity actually spread. Things we are bringing back in the 2020s. Flappers. Art Deco. The Charleston. The stock market crash. Japanese critics hated Godzilla for exploiting the recent bombings. Ishiro Honda. I guess you guys aren't ready for that yet, but your kids are gonna love it. 11th century Anglo-Saxons. 21st century neckbeards. Hating normies. CIA sending an assassin to kill Castro. Castro sleeping with the assassin. Why is there a knife on the net of your glove? Europeans, we have come to explore. Maori, why have you brought Jesus? Assassination of Franz Ferdinand. Europe. Emperor Nero. Rome. Citizens of Rome. 1 week in the trenches. 4 years in the trenches. What are the Mario brothers' views on opium? China says, opium is bad and can damage society. Britain says, don't be a loser, be an opium abuser. Homo sapiens. Better looks. Homo neanderthalensis. The Great London Fire. Little boy stealing bread from a baker. Londoners in 1666. Me, pretending to speak Mongolian. Every single Mongolian wondering why I'm trying to summon the empire. Oppose American involvement in the Great War. Call for people to resist the draft. Get sentenced to 10 years in a federal prison. Win 3.4% of the popular vote in the 1920 presidential election from your jail cell. Me, I'll go out for one drink, but I'm not attacking and pillaging Constantinople. 15 beers later. When you see a meme about the IRA in the UK. Comment section. Communist leader is elected. CIA. Oh boy, here I go killing again. Things we are bringing back in the 2020s. Flappers. Art Deco. The Charleston. The Russian Revolution. No one. Britain after the French and Indian War. It's tax time. No Disney Plus in the UK till April. Feels bad, man. Should have won the Revolutionary War, bro, LMAO. Japanese invasion of China. Japanese annexation of Korea. Girls, it's just a stick, throw it away. Boys. When my grandpa figures out fighting in Korea leads to BTS and K-pop. Mission failed. Karl Marx talking about communism. This is impossible in practice. I just mean ideally. Rasputin after being shot, poisoned, kicked and then thrown in the river. You should have killed me when you had the chance. Edinburgh, crackdown on drugs. The junk is sharing their syringes. I serve the Soviet Union. The US railroads, when they put the entire nation on new time zones, so their trains can arrive on time. The laws of time are mine. German Empire uses poison and flamethrowers. US Army uses shotguns. German Empire. Wait, that's illegal. Huge pay increases and rewards for his army. Food for his army. Italy in 1915. Italy in 1943. Abraham Lincoln walking into the theater looking forward to a nice show. Me asking if we can skip to the part about Chuck Norris's impact on American culture. My history professor. We get there when we get there. The Portuguese trying to find a way to Asia overseas. You guys always act like you're better than me. The Allies. The clearly unfair Treaty of Versailles. Germany's economy. Car salesman. Slaps roof of Spain. This bad boy can fit so many fucking civil wars in it. He don't attack. He still don't attack. Unless you black. Great Britain when they find a island with people in it. Oh boy, here we go again. Americans in Vietnam. They're hiding deep in the trees. Japanese people in 1944 after joining the Air Force. You want me to explode? Historical figures. Actors playing historical figures. Spanish missionaries trying to convert the Incan populace to Christianity. Shut up about the sun. The Incan populace getting sick and tired of Spanish missionaries trying to convert them. Shut up about the sun. How Christians say Christianity spread. How it actually spread. If guns didn't exist, people wouldn't kill each other before gun existed. Roman guard. What's that glowing thing in your pocket? Jesus. Oh, that's nothing. The thing in his pocket. Tactical insertion. Choose where to respawn. Denmark from the 1800s until now. Denmark in the Middle Ages. Denmark in the Viking era. Tito dies. Yugoslavia. I will initiate self-destruct. Me posts a history meme on a topic I vaguely know. First comment. Actually. What are the Mario brothers' views on American military interventions? Mario says, the USA has only used its military to defend freedom and democracy around the world. Luigi says, if their country has oil, we are putting troops on their soil. 9000 BC Middle East guys, their best man give up hunting to do weird things in dirt. Farming. Really, man of your talents. It'll grow. Europe, we won't help in the defense of Constantinople because it will never fall. Constantinople falls, Europe. Why don't we just nuke China and all those soldiers and win? I worry about you sometimes, Douglas. Chinese, I have 1 billion native speaker. English, I have the most total speakers, and I'm the international lingua franca. Celtic, I used to rule the world. Any anti-communism dictator. USA. Literally nobody. History Channel at 1 AM. The guy who invented dynamite. The guy who created the Nobel Peace Prize. You and I are not so different. A government that isn't brutally suppressive. Russians at any time period. I gotta get one of those. French government exists. French citizens. Unacceptable. Vercingetorix with 200,000 plus soldiers. You can't defeat me. Julius Caesar with 1 wall. I know, but he can. Julius Caesar with 2 walls. Russia been looking at me kind of a lot all week. Poland. I would be creeped out by it, but it's nothing compared to the way Germany looks at me. Me and the boys, after learning about the 1920s in history class. Me and the boys, after learning about the 1930s. Gandhi according to almost every history textbook. Gandhi according to so forth. When you lead over 15,000 people and dozens of war elephants through the Pyrenees and the Alps, you conquer half of a Roman Empire and you are still defeated in your own country. Classic music is super relaxing. You can sleep with it. Tchaikovsky and his 16 cannons. Allow us to introduce ourselves. Literally anyone when they look up their country's history. Are we the baddies? Show me the stormtroopers. Google. Bing. Machine does not surrender. Is it possible to learn this power? Joking about wars. Joking about genocides and mass murders. Anything after 1948 in relation with Israel, you better watch your mouth. Akbar the Great, when he drinks water from the Ganges all his life, to live forever but he ends up dying of dysentery. The risk I took was calculated, but man, am I bad at math. Britain. American colonists backed by the French government. The 12 nukes you plan to drop on Japan. They surrender after 2. When you start a communist nation and your people ask you where all the food went. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to check out my other videos as well. Thank you for watching.